How to quickly analyze properties, a bunch of properties, even if you're a beginner. The way I'm able to quickly sift through properties is using what's known as the 1% rule. Let me explain what it is. The 1% rule basically says that a property, let's take this one, this $160,000 property, in order for it to be profitable, it needs to rent for 1% of the property price every month. So that would mean $1,600 for this property. Now, that rule, that 1% rule, used to be called the 2% rule because at one point you needed 2% of the purchase price for it to be worth it. But it's more market dependent right now because interest rates are higher and home prices have not dropped as much. We actually need the rents to be a little bit higher. And so I look at properties that are 1.3% when I'm analyzing them for myself. But because this is a new market, I'm going to use the 1% rule just as a way to eliminate all the properties that I know will not be good deals. If I eliminate all the bad properties and I leave all the potential good, I've cut down a lot of my time. Once you know the 1% rule, it's pretty simple. Let's go over how you can do this. Let's go to the first property here, a $189,000 property. I'm going to click on it. I'm going to read the description. 2-family brick home. So 2-family means it's a duplex. I'm looking at the property information. 7 bedrooms, 2 bath. Okay, so that probably means that one side is a 3-bedroom, 1 bath and a 4-bedroom, 1 bath. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy the address here and I'm going to go here, paste this. I'm going to go 3-bedroom, 1 bath, analyze. I'm going to write that down. That's fine. And then I'm going to look at what a 4-bedroom, 1 bath is. 86. And so when you add those two together, that's about 3,200. So we say, is 3,200 better than 189? Yes, 100%. And so I'm going to leave this one and I'm going to do what's known as saving it on the MLS. Or if you're on Zillow, you could save it. So this is one good property. Now I want to show you potentially an example of a bad property. Let's look at this one here. This is a 2-family, 250, 6-bed, 2 bath. Let's copy the rent here. It might actually be still good. So because it's a 6-bed, 2 bath as a duplex, that probably means each unit is a 3-bed, 1 bath. When you're looking at multifamily homes, you need to split it in half. Okay, so the average rent is $1,472. Let's just say it's $1,400. That means $2,800 total. That beats the 1% rule. But remember, right now, because interest rates are high, this might not be as good of a deal. I'm going to leave it here, but if we find out that after analyzing our first round of properties, 1% rule isn't what works. You need like a 1.2% rule, meaning that if the property is $100,000, you need it to actually rent for $1,200. Then I'm going to use that next time I look at properties. The next time I'm looking at all this, I'm going to figure out what is the right percentage that I should be looking for. You start with the 1% rule, and then once you're doing your second round through, you're going to end up analyzing them in full. Once you find that, then you're going to update your 1% rule number to be like a 1.2% rule. So if we go back here, just to give you an example, then you're going to analyze them using a property calculator like this. Now, I analyzed all the properties. When I first went through this, there was 34 properties available, 34 multifamily homes in our price range. Of those 34, only 13 met the 1% rule. Of the 13, only 5 seemed to cash flow from my initial numbers. Okay? So I'm just showing you the numbers here on how, even though there's a lot of properties on the market, that doesn't always mean that there's going to be good ones. If we look at that ratio of potential good properties, that means 5 out of 34. That's 14% are potential okay deals. Now, if we make offers on all of these, we're probably not going to get them all accepted. So we're going to have to make more offers just to show you how it all works. So step 1, use the 1% rule to eliminate bad properties. Step 2, analyze them in full using a spreadsheet like this and calculate this is more time consuming. But once you do this, then you're going to figure out which properties work, which properties don't work. Step 3 is update your 1% rule number to match whatever cash flow is for that market. So if you find out that really properties need to be about 1.5% of the rent needs to be 1.5% on the monthly rate of the purchase price, then you're in great hands. And you know that now when you look through again, you need to look at 1.5. That's your new number. And you're going to be able to eliminate more properties right off the bat, saving you time down the line. And then you go back and you analyze them again. And you keep repeating this process until you get one property accepted, one offer accepted, and then you got your first property. Hope this helps. This is what it's like working with me. I end up doing all this work for you. And if you're someone that wants my help to buy your first investment property for you and you have the money ready to go, then check out my Buy For You service, where basically I do all the work, finding you the location, picking the right strategies, finding you the lenders, finding the right properties, analyzing them, helping to make offers with I need you to sign documents and stuff like that. And I help you get tenants in there. You pay me a little bit up front, a little bit when we close on the property, and then a little bit when we rent it out. Then the property's yours and it's all for you to take. So you can apply with the link below.